freedom from all that burden that pain has inflicted upon me. It's a life-changing experience to be free of that pain. I had no idea that I had the power to forgive a Nazi. No one could give me that power, and no one could take it away.
I mean, I know that's how my mother feels, and I think on a certain level, I don't quite believe it yet. Even, I mean, as close to her as I am, and of course she's not in any way being dishonest. So I think it's still kind of hard for me to believe.
Looking for something to entertain you on Saturday evening?
Don't worry, we are still a car show.
I wasn't expecting that! Just astonishing!
Oi! Scallies. Why can I not just win something?
Here we go!
Do it! Full power! Full power! Top Gear, 7:30 Saturday.
Where can you see the 407 km/h Bugatti Veyron, the Koenigsegg CCR, the Spiker, Ford GT, Audi R8, 4 Lamborghinis, Porsche GT, Ferrari 599, the Pagani Zonda? They're the world's most desirable cars, and there's only one place where you'll see them all. The Clipsal 500 Adelaide, Murray Walker's Extreme Machines. Free for all ticket holders. Book it fast on 131246.
No deposit, no interest, no repayments till 2010 in Harvey Norman's massive half-yearly clearance. Buy now and save. The latest in electrical, computers, technology, furniture, bedding and bed linen. We're slashing prices to clear the lot. Huge reductions on overstocks and run-out lines. Buy now and no deposit, no interest, no repayments until 2010. That's 25 months interest-free. What a deal. Huge savings and no deposit, interest-free until 2010. Scoop yourself a bargain and save in Harvey Norman's massive half-yearly clearance on now.
With more power, comfort and technology, see the best backyard in the world in the best four-wheel drive in the world. Mitsubishi Pajero, from the home of four-wheel drives. Love that car.
In June 2001, we were invited for a conference in Berlin held by the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute, the scientific institute that was in charge of our experiments. They were in charge of Mengele. And they invited us to apologize for using us as human guinea pigs. This was the first time that any German organization has apologized to the Mengele twins.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the Max Planck Society and in my own name, I want to tell you how deeply I regret that you had to suffer so terribly under the crimes inflicted upon you by German researchers in the service of a perverted ideology. As German scientist, I feel shame and I feel guilt about all this.
We had no idea that Dr. Merkel would ask us, the twins, for forgiveness.
And I want to ask you, and through you, all such victims, for forgiving for all that has been done to you. We are very, very sorry.
Many of the twins became outraged. I felt that they were wrong and I had to speak up. I am aware that many of the survivors are angry. I am sorry that they are. I am not talking in their name, as I hope that none of them talk in my name. I have already forgiven the Nazis. So your request for forgiveness has already been done from me. It is an act of self-healing. And I offer that is available to every survivor if they want to heal their own pain.
You seem to be making a case for forgiveness under any circumstances simply because of the effect that it has on the forgiver. But needn't there be some criteria met that the forgiveness is coming from a position of remorse and perhaps a position of strength rather than weakness, like the idea that the person is back in has again the opportunity to commit the crime that they committed before, but they restrain themselves?
The victims need to heal themselves. The victimizers have to take responsibility for what they have done. Right. So there are two parts to it. But
you haven't made that a precondition for you forgiving them.
No, I have not, because I don't want to be the victim for the rest of my days.
But then now I'm confused. What is forgiveness? What does forgiveness mean? Does it mean not allowing the person to occupy a place in your mind and that way you can liberate yourself? Or I always thought forgiveness meant that you can understand why the person did this and you can sort of feel sorry for them and comfort them. So really, what is forgiveness? A separating of yourself or a joining with the perpetrator?
I am not convinced that it is our place or our duty to forgive. We are not gods. And frankly, I don't think that we owe anybody forgiveness. Justice, yes, justice we should seek and forever seek. But forgiveness, it's not our place.
You want to prove to the world that you can heal yourself by forgiving to people. And I say I cannot forgive, first of all, because I can't forgive. Secondly, because I don't have the permission to forgive.
Who has to give you permission?
What do you mean, who cares? 6 million, a nation of 6 million were perished.
So you mean your parents have to give you permission to heal your own heart? That's ridiculous.
You know what? If I were to give permission, I would immediately think of my parents, what they would have said. Immediately, I'm telling you.
Does she think that living without pain would betray the memory of her loved ones?
I should deny to myself that I've gone through what I've gone through. I should deny to myself that I don't have any parents. How can I deny that my parents were taken, gassed, and have been thrown to mass graves? It's not out of my mind, never. I can honestly say today, up to date, that I am unable to smile deeply from my heart. I do not know how to enjoy things. And it feels awful to say, but my children even said it. You don't know to be happy. But forgiveness. In a family, when a child does something and a parent forgives, it's a matter which is not being talked about anymore, and it's being forgotten, and it's as if it didn't exist.